long story short, I remember, I was like, I waited. Next thing you know, Club New York happened. I'm like, dang, I done waited too late to hit.
Fonzworth Bentley had been eagerly anticipating the opportunity to confront Diddy for quite some time. Dang, I've waited too long to approach him, he lamented. It's not surprising, but one of the latest updates on Diddy reveals that his former assistant, Bentley, vanished for similar reasons as others who were once close to him.
Let me ask you this. What do you think Diddy and Fonzworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine. Master.
Is there anyone left in the entertainment industry whom Diddy hasn't exploited? Remember Fonzworth Bentley, the guy Diddy made carry a giant umbrella everywhere? Well, like several others who worked for Diddy, he simply vanished. Allegedly, before his departure, Diddy had some harsh words for him too. Whenever Diddy's involved, I can't help but wonder about Bentley's take on things. There's bound to be some juicy gossip there. Bentley hinted that he might spill the tea when everything started hitting the fan in Diddy's world. He shared a quote from Jay-Z's brutally honest Grammy acceptance speech, where Jay said, "When I get nervous, I tell the truth." It's unclear if Bentley quoted Jay-Z to suggest that Jay was like Diddy, but his post was captioned, "Might delete later," with an intriguing, "I'ma just sit this here." It makes you wonder, doesn't it? We're all eager to hear Bentley's perspective. Or perhaps he's already talking because, remember, he once joked about being with the feds.
I could be anything.
I'm anybody.
A designer or a philosopher. I'm walking around with bow ties.
The feds.
It's the feds. Like, I'm anything, like you said.
To provide some context about the relationship Fonzworth Bentley may have had with Diddy, their paths first crossed at a soulful joint during Diddy's trial, where Bentley mentioned they engaged in a sort of staring contest. This encounter coincided with Diddy's decision to transition from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy, seeking a fresh start following his legal troubles in 1999. Bentley reportedly took it upon himself to send Diddy inspirational Bible verses during this challenging time. A few months after Diddy's legal victory, Bentley, then managing a restaurant at 11 Madison Park, boldly messaged Diddy, pleading, "Please don't make me go back to my hater boss." Following this daring move, Diddy enlisted Bentley as his personal assistant and valet. Reflecting on this pivotal moment, Bentley shared with the New York Times, "I remember the day exactly. It's going to be in a movie about my life." Sean waved his hands in my face and said,
"When Puff has to go to restaurants and places like that, he made sure everything was straight with that. You know what I'm saying? And he had another assistant too. But Fonzworth Bentley was his personal assistant, put out his clothes, told him what he should wear, all that, like a stylist and personal assistant."
Jaguar's mention of Mace also brings to mind those who departed from Bad Boy and found solace in religion after experiencing and enduring certain challenges.
He was too complicit and he was too compliant. And he just disappeared. He disappeared faster than Mace did. When Mace ran from Diddy, you could see the trailer just fire from his footsteps as he ran.
Reports suggest that Bentley settled down in Atlanta, married Fawn Chambers Watkins, and started a family. However, whispers persist about the challenges he faced while working as Diddy's assistant, including insinuations about his relationship with Diddy. Despite his current image as a devoted family man, questions linger about his past experiences, adding layers to the mysteries surrounding his sudden departure from the limelight.
If the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively. I want you to also know you may not like my delivery. You might say, "Well, listen here, why did you say it that way?" I cannot speak to people outside of the church the way I speak to people inside the church.
Regrettably, Craig Mack passed away at the age of 47 while still affiliated with the cult. Like with many other celebrity deaths, speculation circulated widely.
Loon is working his way out of my system, Just happy to be, accepting Islam and finding the peace of mind that I was always searching for in the music business.
A cult, not a religion.
Craig Mack has joined the Overcome Ministry. Is that true? Well, no, Craig Mack is dead. We have somebody, it used to be Craig Mack, and he didn't join anything. God joined him.
What added to the peculiarity was the flood of condolences from various celebrities, including Diddy, yet none of them attended his funeral. Interestingly, Craig had explicitly instructed that his family should not accept anything from Diddy.
Craig Mack told his people, told the religious people, that don't let them pay for of mine. I don't want them to pay for nothing in my death.
Craig's decision to distance himself from Diddy, even in death, speaks volumes about the extent of his experiences. Apart from Craig, many others simply vanished, mirroring FS's trajectory, and delving into more extreme cases like Lil Jerome, who faced mental health challenges, only scratches the surface of this complex narrative.
And the album just never came out. And eventually I did have a nervous breakdown.
Come to think of it, didn't Bentley also turn to religion after parting ways with Diddy? I recall seeing him on Bates' Bobby Jones show, sharing his faith. I understand people sign NDAs to maintain confidentiality, especially with figures like Diddy, where the fear of repercussions might be substantial. However, given the revelations that have already surfaced, perhaps it's time for some individuals to be more courageous in sharing their truths. I'm referring to people like FS and Bentley. I've heard that federal authorities are questioning those close to Diddy, possibly building a significant case. While I'm not privy to all the details, if Bentley were to testify, it could spell trouble for Diddy. It seems imperative to locate Bentley and encourage him to speak out, unless Diddy has already silenced him with a substantial payout or threats. Feel free to share your thoughts on whether you believe Bentley was coerced and what insights you think he might possess about Diddy's dealings in the comments section below.
Craig Mack told his people, told the religious people, that don't let them pay for of mine. I don't want them to pay for nothing in my